matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Tatum with room to shoot. And the rebound
Wait,
goes to the
how'd you
Warriors.
get Golden State? That's who I picked.
It's a miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Pass to Moody. To the middle. Here's Curry. Misses the layup.
Oh, all right.
Tatum with it. And the layup is good off the glass.
What muscle on that finish.
That's the
It's hard
juice there,
trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And here's Butler. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And we talk about the importance of
Sorry,
versatility.
Bucket,
He's
1-11.
really got it all on the offensive end.
And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is
Oh, not
remarkable.
That's his greatest
Get up.
attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Oh,
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
not good at this.
Grant, when you look at
That's what
Draymond
he
Green's
did.
career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy. Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Outside Moody. Lets the three fly. Tatum pulls it in. Holiday drives in. Here's more.
Good stuff.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Now here's Moody. Outside for Green. Launches it. And that's good.
Yes.
Stephen
It's
Curry for
accurate.
three.
Something we don't see a lot from Green. A nice, focused jump
Appreciate
shot.
that.
Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Back to Pajemski. For three.
Oh,
First shot won't go. The Celtics with the lead.
did too.
Outside White.
Wide open.
Behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Call time. You call
And
timeout?
Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's
Oh,
going to
game
gather
there.
the troops and talk it over.
He just got tap backs.
And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Just 3 to shoot. And here's Curry for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Oh, he's wide open.
Holiday
No
from
way.
long range. Warriors
Tries
trail
wide
by
open,
4.
but do it too fast.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry.
Was wide open.
Outside Moody. The 3-ball.
What?
Rebound Boston. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense.
Was a 3
I feel
too,
like
but he
on
said I
both
want
sides of the
to
ball,
dunk.
I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Now here's Curry. And a missed
Oh,
layup.
come on. That should have went in.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Outside Butler. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here.
How do you miss that?
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Porzingis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And here's Curry for 3. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly
I
due to their...
understand. It should have been easy for me to hit that.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Pass to Payton. Curry surveys. The 3 is up.
No, come on. You should have hit that. I threw it too hard, though. I said too late. I don't understand how.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best position player ever.
Especially being wide open. They said it was too late. I don't get it.
He covers every single game. His stamina is still something that will always be impressive.
Perfect.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Hield. And
Really?
he makes it on the layup.
You couldn't dunk that?
Nice move. Hield showing
That was a perfect dunk.
just a three-point shooter.
Boston leading by 11. To the left side wing. Releases from 15.
Dunks.
Knocked away.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. The 3 is up. They get it back. Out to Hield. Outside Payton. Outside Kuminga. Launches a 3. Boston pulls it in.
Right, dude.
Left side Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Tatum just has too much bounce
I
right there.
missed that 3, though. That was perfect. Wide open.
And Steve Kerr
Serious.
calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Boston making a switch here. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Curry. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career.
Really?
Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
That ain't no foul.
On the way up, so he'll be
He
headed to the
bounced
line
off
from
my
there.
body. Literally.
Among the
Wow.
best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum.
You
RJ,
bounced
he's still
off of
quite
me
young.
with your
How can he get
shoulder.
any better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these
See, he should have hit that. That should have been
Boston
hit.
leading
Come
by
on, dude.
14. There's the drive. is blocked.
I think I did.
And they get it back. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
I think we had pieces.
How confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Left side, Green. Pass to Kuminga. The three. Boston pulls it in.
Come on.
And Tatum, here we go. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Like he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm.
The three from Curry.
See?
And so it's Boston.
How am I supposed to even score if they're not going to allow me to score? Everything I put up is the brick.
Slams it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space,
So
it has
stupid.
to be a great play on each end.
And again, no good by Golden State.
This was, I'd rather go back to Madden.
That one's
For real.
good. He's now 8 for 13.
They make it a difficult
Dallas
like this
play
for you to
has given them
score
the
in a
lead
basketball
and
game.
also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the rush that's come over this crowd.
Wow.
Steve Kerr calls
Come on,
timeout
2K, you
here.
could have done
We
better.
might see him
And they
looking to
say
make some
Golden
tweaks
State
to the
Warriors
strategy
is
here.
supposed to be the best three-point shooting team. That's what they said on Google AI. Not even Google, the AI part.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Nobody can get it open.
Outside heel. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second
if I made
violation.
that.
They turn it over. A minute 9 left to play in the half. Porzingis with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Horford. Back to Holiday.
Oh, left him wide open.
Oh, it's Porzingis.
See, how do you
with the
dunk
jam.
like that when you get in the paint?
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks. These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Porzingis. And it's
Wow.
a defensive 3-second violation.
I mean, I'm in the paint for 3 seconds,
Now
but I'm
well
on
into his
defense.
30s. Is
That
it
makes
fair to
no
start wondering
freaking
how many
sense.
seasons Jimmy
That's
Butler has left,
horrible.
Grant?
Well, it's a fair question,
The
BA.
rules that
But
they
at the
putting
same
in now
time,
is
Jimmy's
childish.
hunger is just so different than everybody else.
You're on defense and they don't want you in the paint.
Prolong his career.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
34 seconds left in the first half. Horford outside. The three. That shot missing. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Out to Hield. There's the three.
That should have been
Shot by
Butler.
Butler, no good.
Slightly early.
Throws it up high. They kick it out to Porzingis. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. His fingerprints were all
32 to
over that
9.
quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Curry for three.
Wait, Curry.
Boston with a
Come on, that
rebound.
was too early.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Podziemski. Here's Green. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
The game of green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best.
How is that a foul? That was blocked.
It wears on you as a defender. We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but
that's why the ball went flying.
Is really valuable for this team.
And so Tatum nails both of them. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Inside, here's Green. Off target at the rim. Boston leading by 23. Butler with a steal. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Moody. It's stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And that one good.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
For your Warriors, dance team.
Curry with it. Outside for Green. Pass to Butler. Tatum with some nice D. So it's Boston now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. From deep, Cash Money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It was an absolute bomb.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And he converts the layup. Porzingis has got 9.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Down low. Pass to Curry. And stolen by Brown. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. They desperately want to stop this run.
Oh, my God.
Time to switch things up.
That is so corny.
Or something.
Make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appeared. I say it's work that I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose.